the deadliest battle of my life came. It came. January last year, sir. Our second twin, Daniel, the boy just began to have temperature. I prayed. I carry unusual healing grace. I prayed. I did everything. It was going from frying pan to fire. Before I knew it, I said, okay, come and do test for him. They said it's malaria plus. So I said, okay, treat it. It was treated. It increased. So what's happening? I was on the altar like this preaching when they told me that they need to rush him to the hospital. They rushed him to the hospital. They said his appendix ruptured and that they need to rush him to the theater. I gave the go-ahead. All hell after surgery broke loose. His eyes turned yellow. He began to pull blood. The wound refused to heal. His stomach began to bulge out like somebody that is pregnant. I was still in church, still in ministry, preaching, doing healing, and death was knocking at my door. Sir, in the day of battle, you need a father. I called Bishop David Oyedepo. I said, Daddy, there is a challenge. Before I knew it, they called me. It's on oxygen. Life was going out of him. Bishop Oyedepo said, my grandson is having a challenge. I said, yes, sir. He said, what is his name? I said, Daniel. He said, that is fine. Daniel is in the lion's den. The lion can't hit him. Even me, the father, I didn't remember that scripture. I was quoting by his stripes, you are healed. Those are the things I was quoting. Those are old men with rod in their hand. Why are you struggling like this in ministry? Who is speaking over the work? Who is the oracle? Who is proclaiming over the work? I called Pastor Matthew Ashimolo. His own is the worst. He said, Pastor K, you can't bury my grandchild. I said, yes, sir. I just called you to know that he's on oxygen. That's why I called. He said, Labraco she's Lebrakata. Pastor Korede, I said, sir, don't pray about him. Don't do anything about him. Go and be doing ministry and be enjoying your life. As I open my mouth to pray now, God just showed me his wedding date. You are there? I said, sir, I'm not saying you didn't see his wedding day. I'm saying it's on oxygen. That's the reason I called. Sometimes your faith can fail. Sometimes your faith can fail. You need an authority. You need an authority. You need an authority. You need an authority. Listen. Then I called Pastor David Ibiome. I was even with him in Port Harcourt. The boy is 16 years old. I took 16 million naira.